Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We are back to watch another episode of Heartstopper. This is Season 3, Episode 5. Last episode was really good. We got to see Charlie go through his time in the facility that he was at, and we were kind of left with a more hopeful tone for his mental state going forward. But the description of this episode says it's a tough time for Charlie, so maybe that hopefulness was a little premature on my end. I guess we'll find out though. Either way, before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. I am also doing early access for this show over on Patreon, so if you're interested in seeing the next few reactions early, definitely consider checking it out. But other than that, that's all I gotta say, so let's jump into Season 3, Episode 5 of Heartstopper.
Time is it?
7. I only slept for like 2 hours.
Why?
You worried about today?
No, I just thinking about what presents I'm gonna get.
I hope I get a soul.
I hope I get good mental health.
I hope I get a mum who can regulate her emotions.
I hope I get grandparents who don't comment on my way.
Okay.
I hope Dad remembers to properly season the turkey.
Alright, so long shots all around.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Chrysler.
You always try.
Come on.
No!
Yes.
She got 3rd place and only 2 of them are playing?
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay, well, don't take too long because everyone will be arriving soon.
Was it just them, or did they have computers playing
She's
as well?
always grumpy when Grandma and Grandad are coming round.
And yet she still invites them every Christmas.
Well, they're family, brother. Come on now. Haley, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here.
Henry is the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life, and I need to meet him immediately. Also, happy Christmas, I love you.
Precious.
Henry says hi. Say hi, Henry. Happy
Hello,
Christmas, and I
Henry.
love you too. And you can come over and meet him at any time if you want. I know you've been stressed about today. Just if it gets too much, there's a little guy here who needs hugs. By little guy who needs hugs, I did mean Henry, but actually that applies to me as well. So yeah.
Okay. Voice chats. It's the new thing amongst Gen Z.
Getting all that mess sorted out.
Grandpa, shut your freaking mouth.
Oliver! You gotten so big!
Hello, Oliver. You got a nice truck.
I got loads of tractors. What did you
Tractor.
get, Chris?
Pretty good as well.
We can always try the breathing exercises that he suggested, you know?
I'm fine.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, good. Come sit down. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Charlie, you need to tell us about your boyfriend. What's his name?
Nick.
How long you been going out?
3 months. 8 months.
8 months?
Damn.
Any lovely men in your life?
No.
Well, you're not missing out on much. Straight boys are the absolute worst. Let's hope this one turns out better.
He might not end up being straight.
Charlie, when did you realise you were gay?
How's everyone doing down here?
They're gonna mark it on the calendar so they can interrogate their brother later. Nick's crappy brother. We don't like you.
You know Dad's not coming.
Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
He won't.
He's not. He's not coming.
Ever since your boyfriend became mentally deranged, you've been acting like you're the savior of the...
Brother, it
Don't say
is
that
time
to him.
to
I get
fight.
it. Like, he wants attention. He stops eating. You have to be the hero who saves the day.
Can you just shut the fuck up?
Damn right. Tell him how it is, brother. Wow. This isn't in the group chat. Guys, don't flirt in the group chat. Exactly. Exactly, Isaac. Tell him how it is.
You look handsome.
Don't trust her. She's an alien.
Those big, strong muscles to help me move the table.
Wow. Positive reinforcement of your gender identity. We love to see it.
That's so nice. What?
You look
Trying to
precious.
What if I was?
Some might say you fancy me.
What if I do?
Do something about it. Do a little smoochy smooch.
Wait, glasses. Glasses.
Yeah, don't want to break her glasses. Oh, this is the moment from the trailer. Gotcha.
Sorry, was that?
A tad quick into the kissing process.
Should we go for a walk?
Yeah.
You triggered her body dysmorphia.
It's a relief you could come back for Christmas, isn't it? Can't imagine what Christmas would be like in a place like that.
It's probably very
They
nice.
decorated it for Christmas. It was really helpful, actually. So.
Oh, yeah, of course. You just hear horror stories, don't you? White walls, straight jackets, all that.
Did you meet anyone, like,
Making him-
really crazy in there?
No, it's not an insane asylum.
We're just happy
is not
that
the
Charlie's
Penguin.
back to normal and back with us.
I'm gonna go drink.
They're saying all the wrong things.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Try to ignore. Not everybody understands what you've been dealing with.
So I just have to put up with ignorant comments from my own family.
We just need to get through the day.
Charlie, why don't we just go and play Mario Kart or something? I know Oliver wanted to play with
I'm just aware that today's been a very difficult day for you, Charlie. You only managed half your dinner, and the dietitian said that that's...
You're not helping. You're making me feel worse.
Fine. Well, I'm sorry I even tried.
I imagine it's difficult for her as well, but just literally nobody is
Go to
saying the
next.
right thing.
Please don't.
I just can't deal with all of that.
Tori, you can go to Nick's too.
Can't you at least spend Christmas with me? You spend all your time with Nick anyway.
Because he treats me as something other than mentally ill.
I do too.
Sorry.
She's lonely. You're her best
say
friend. It sounds like it's raining. Are you gonna bring an umbrella?
Hey. Hey.
Where's your coat?
He wasn't focused on that. They kiss so much in this show.
I take it this is the boyfriend, then?
Nope, this is just a friend.
You coming in? We don't bite, promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be so awkward.
Probably a little bit big.
I don't care. I'm so cold right now.
Did you pack those jeans into your dresser
Around when I change.
with the belt on it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you do that with all your jeans?
Yeah, of course.
How many belts do you own? Sorry, this is just... What an interesting thing.
Okay.
It's a big belt.
You look adorable.
I look ridiculous.
Ridiculously adorable.
Do you want to give him a towel to dry his hair
I
off?
want to talk about it.
Sorry, I'm focused on the wrong things. A member of the family. We just gotta, yeah. Cut that out. I was gonna say something and then I stumbled over my words.
You should probably go back down now.
Yeah.
We're about to go down for sure. Oh. Chief, the tower wasn't even tall. How do you suck that bad at Jenga? Doctor Who! Let's fucking go! One of the best Christmas episodes. The introduction of David Tennant as the Doctor. His first full episode.
Did he text you?
He's
No.
not coming, dude.
No.
Your father doesn't love you, and rightfully so.
You know you got a real family who actually want to hang out with you.
Your dad is family.
I think family are the people who actually give a shit.
Merry Christmas.
She used her head and brought an umbrella.
You left me to fend for myself against our cousins. Oliver's in a bad mood because no one will play Mario Kart with him.
First of all, it's pronounced Mario.
I worry about you all the time. Did you know that?
I get that you're scared of being a burden. We just want to be there for you. You have to let us.
And not just say that you're fine when you're not.
Just wish we could rewind
Still,
and
though,
start today all over again.
when you're getting that from everybody, it's tough.
I don't want to do anything unless you also want to do things.
Good.
I mean,
Consent is key.
I think about it, like, all the time. Not all the time. A respectful amount of time that one thinks about one's girlfriend in that way. I'm just going to stop talking.
A respectful amount of time.
I don't really think about you being trans, if that makes it easier.
I know, but
She
I
is,
am
though.
trans. And
Yeah.
it's a big part of me.
It is a part of her identity that she doesn't want to deny.
When you put your hand there, all my dysphoria just hit me. Made me feel like my body wasn't my body. Like I wasn't there at all.
I'm sorry I made you feel like that.
It's okay. I know we haven't really talked about this before.
It's probably a very common thing that trans individuals go through.
Come here.
God, they're so precious. Just want happiness for them. Oh, now you have a sweater that's gonna smell like Charlie. Goated, let's go.
I'm in second place.
Nice job, Oliver.
Yes, Oliver.
Oliver, I really did to you.
Yes, sabotage.
Cremes. Why is there
You
just,
can be my taxi driver from now on, don't you?
Really?
why is there a P on the car?
Lucky me.
Is that like permit? Like he's not a, doesn't have a full license? Is this the first time they've seen him? Like in person?
Like viral?
20K, girl, damn, get it. Imogen Technologies. Enjoy your life. What interesting lyrics. Enjoy your life. Girl, what's going on with you?
Oh, hey, Tara. You're a prefect, aren't you? Can you talk to Miss Greenwood about... Sorry, I've just got to go. I'm sorry.
She does not want to deal with the responsibilities of being a prefect. They're so goofy. Smoochy smooch? Doing a little smoochy smooch? No? No? Yes? No? Yeah, yeah. Damn, sparks are flying. But I think she felt a tad bit uncomfortable.
Me and Tao, we want to have sex.
Oh my god.
Or, I don't know, do something more than kissing. Anyway.
Don't seem that happy about that.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot.
You don't have to do anything.
I want to.
Party. It's one of my favorite things about the show is the generic signs that are just in the background.
Oh, it's nearly midnight.
Yeah, exactly. Need to recharge.
Weak.
Thank you.
He ain't a real night owl.
I'm really glad you're back.
Managed a whole night out without a breakdown, so therapy must be doing something, right?
Maybe it is. Praise be to Jeff.
Praise be to Jeff.
How are your friends?
She doesn't have any. It's just you.
One day you're going to make friends with someone you actually enjoy being around.
She already
The
did.
person I care about is you.
It won't be true forever.
See.
Almost midnight. Make sure you got someone to kiss.
God damn it. I thought you were cast out of this show. Like a jump scare.
Here we go. We haven't spoken properly since Halloween, and now you're here to kiss me at midnight.
I'm not here for that.
You're here for that.
I wasn't doing it for attention or anything. I don't really know what I was doing.
You don't know where you're at yet. It's fine.
I don't want to be just an experiment to you. Especially when you know you're the reason I realised I was bi in the first place.
Well, damn!
And he tells me that I'm pretty, but he don't see me as an equal. And I
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Meet cute.
every picture that you live in.
Hello, sir.
Come with me?
Okay.
You're gonna climax as the ball drops. Sorry. They're children. They're children. I apologize. Ooh.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bud. Oh, Tori, you sweet summer child. Go find that boy you walked by. Okay. Another episode down. Christmas and New Year's completed with, you know, some hiccups along the way, but overall, like, generally positiveness, right? I think I've come to the conclusion that, like, Charlie's family just kind of sucks. Like, his mother is making significant progress, and I'm willing to bet that most of those other people that said crappy things are probably related to her. You know, I have a feeling the dad his family's probably great. His extended family is awesome. Everyone else just has shit to say all the time. It's pissing me off. Like, literally. His grandparents, like, the first thing getting in the door, they're like, you know, you're skinny. I thought we got that all sorted out. It's like, shut up, dude. Like, why do you all have to say things talking about him being in an insane asylum, asking him, like, did you meet anyone who's really crazy there? And it's like, oh my god, like, that's not the type of facility he was in. You're simultaneously minimizing his struggles while also insinuating that it's, like, so more outlandish than what he actually went through, and that he's, like, insane for having an eating disorder. And it's just, it's not great. And his mother didn't do the best either. You know, she was very much trying to be like, hey, this is stressful for me as well. Like, let's just get through this, and we can go back to, you know, everyday life when they're gone. Which, you know, again, is not the best thing for her to say. She could have been more supportive. But we also can't pretend that, like, this whole situation isn't stressful on the other people in Charlie's life, including his family, right? Like, they have had to readjust a lot of the things they're going through. She has probably had to deal with a lot of mental struggles herself in regards to, like, her child, like, right? Like, if you're a parent and your child is going through something significant, it is stressful on you. It is a hit to your own mental health, and it's a lot for you to deal with as well. So she could have, for sure, been a little bit more helpful to Charlie, but, you know, give her some grace. Tori, she is going through stuff, right? Because her blog post where she said her best friend was her brother, and then since he's been dating Nick over the last, like, 8 months, he's really been spending all of his time with Nick. And she has caught the other side of that, where she doesn't really have anyone to spend any time with, which sucks for her, but that might be changing, potentially. You know, she had an interesting look with a boy at that party, and he looks like he could be the younger brother of, what's the guy from, what's that show, the IT Club or something? Yeah, I think that's the show he was in. Or the In-Betweeners or something. I think it was IT Club. He looks like he could be, like, his younger brother. But there could be something developing there. They gave each other a look. I don't know if that's supposed to be just, like, an Easter egg for, you know, potential outside of this show stuff, or if that is going to become, like, a major story point of this show. I'm very curious to see how it develops. Nick's family is also interesting. Like, his brother still straight up sucks. Like, that kid can kick rocks for all I care. I hate that kid. He's so mean all the time, and he's so dismissive. And he just seems like he has a lot of bitterness inside him that he takes out on other people. And that is a direct result of their father being an absentee father, and he's just constantly waiting on him to come back. And it's never going to happen, and he ignores the people that actually care, and he says awful things to his brother, you know, saying, like, you know, your boyfriend's crazy, you know, all that. He's just a crappy individual, right? He sucks. The key member of Nick's family that doesn't suck is Haley. Haley Atwell. I don't even care about what her actual character's name is. She's just Haley Atwell. She's the goat. She's incredible. I'm in love with her. There's probably some people watching that are like, oh my god, dude, we get it. You're straight. It's just funny. But, yeah, she's amazing. She's a goddess. She can do no wrong. What else? Another big storyline this time was Tao and Elle. They were smooching, and Tao placed his hand upon her breast, and it triggered some body dysphoria, right? That I have to imagine that is a fairly common thing in trans individuals, you know, because I mean specifically, I mean, well, they're prominent bodily features amongst really everyone, but you know, it can probably feel, I don't know, there's probably a lot of complicated thoughts and emotions regarding, you know, sexual activity as a trans individual. There's a lot of things that you probably have to think about that, you know, straight couples wouldn't have to think about. If that makes sense? But I think Tao had the proper response. Like, he very easily could have reacted to that discomfort in like a negative way that kind of drove them apart, or he could have done the good thing, which is what he did, where he was very patient, very willing to communicate, and very willing to be like, hey, we're going to take this at whatever pace you want to take this, you know, and if you don't want to take this to those places, that's fine. Like, you know, it is a complicated situation, but I love you. And I like that. I like when characters make good decisions, right? Like, it is so frustrating when you see a character either like act out of character or just like randomly do something to screw up a good thing. And the fact that he made a good decision and was like kind about it is the bee's knees, brother. I like that. And because he was so patient and willing to accommodate her, they're potentially going to be taking that next step. Again, it's kind of weird to think about or watch some of this stuff. Like, I don't know, we're going to be diving into some of that more as we go with, I imagine Nick and Charlie are also going to be diving into that kind of conversation, and Tao and Elle diving in there. It's, I don't know, it's kind of uncomfortable for me, not because of any like gender or like sexual preference reasons. It's just like they're children. Like, I don't want to watch children like navigate the intricacies of like sex. Like, that's just not something I'm interested in seeing. So hopefully what they do touch on, I mean, I get that that's a thing that actual teenagers deal with, but as an adult man, you know, I have negative interest in watching children discuss their sexual preferences and you know, navigate actually doing those things, right? Like, I imagine there's plenty of people watching this that are like, oh my god, dude, get over it. Like, but I don't know. It just feels weird as an adult. Like, as a seasoned adult. I've been adulting for a minute now. And the idea of children getting nasty is just not interesting to me, right? Like, I hope that applies to many people, but I don't know. It is also like a real life thing that, you know, people go through, so we'll see what happens. What else? Tara, she's got some interesting things going on, right? Like, she is a prefect, and she is got a lot of expectations upon her. Like, the prevailing scenes of the last couple episodes seem to revolve around her being smart and her having expectations placed upon her regarding her intellect, and, you know, where that might take her physically and where that might take her like career-wise or college-wise or whatever. And she seems to be avoiding that, right? I mean, they're not like focusing on it a ton, but like, she had a scene in this episode where two girls walked up and were like, hey, you're a prefect, right? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna ignore that. Just moved on. So I'm curious to see how that develops as well. What else? Imogen Technologies. She had a moment in this episode where her and Sahar kind of, they still haven't like fully DTR'd their situation, right? But we found out that Sahar is bi, and we found out that Imogen Technologies is the reason why. Unintentional rhyme there. But they kind of made up after their falling out previously, where Sahar felt very... what's the word? Sahar felt crappy about the fact that Imogen was kind of using her as a way to experiment and figure out her own sexual identity. She's like, I don't want to be an experiment to you, especially when, like, you're the reason that she's the reason she found out she was bi. She's like, I very much have feelings for you. I don't want to be just an object that you can use to figure out your own crap. Like, if you're gonna be with me, be with me. If you're not, like, if this is just gonna be a wishy-washy thing, like, I don't want to get hurt that way. And I don't know, they didn't, like, focus on that conversation afterwards to, like, figure out exactly what they mean, or, like, what they mean to each other going forward, but they were making out. So maybe positive developments there, I don't know. I assume we'll find out, but yeah, I don't know. This was a more happy episode, which I'm glad about. You know, happiness abounds is my favorite part of this show. When they can just do happy, cute things and just not make me cry. That's my favorite part. But yeah, I don't know. It was a solid episode. I think that's all I have to say about it, though. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm very curious to see how you feel. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon or joining YouTube memberships. You just sync up your own copy of the show and you can watch along with me. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.